Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll. This is going to be a good video here and I hope you enjoy it. In my early days, my very, very early days, it wouldn't take much to rook me or to scam me, if you want to say that, because of my innocence when I went back into dolls again. I didn't know everything, still don't today, about every doll, but I did hear about the Shirley Temple baby. I wanted one so bad. That's when I saw this great big 24-inch or 27-inch Shirley Temple baby. It's one of the biggest ones they made. I think it's the 27-inch one. They're rare and hard to find, and they're a lot of money. But at the time, I wanted one so bad. But I would even settle for a small one. I knew they came in a variety of sizes, but that's all I knew. So anyways, I still had not educated myself enough on the Shirley Temple doll to understand how this all worked in the Ideal Toy Company. Still learning, but I know a lot today. But anyhow, I want to show you how I scammed myself, or I was scammed a bit or whatever. But there was an advertisement on eBay for a doll, the Shirley Temple baby, the smallest one they made. And I went, oh, I can afford you. It was only $5, so not a huge loss. But when I got her, I knew enough that I went wrong. Let me show you her. Isn't she gorgeous? Here's my little Shirley Temple baby. Just a little thing. But for all you Shirley Temple lovers out there, right away you're going to go, Tammy. Now, for those that don't know, this will be a video for you, because I was scammed just as much because I didn't know enough about the Shirley Temple baby. It took me a while to dive into it to see that I was taken advantage of. Or maybe they didn't know, or they put together a doll. They didn't show the whole doll, and I should have asked questions. My early days of being on eBay and not asking questions to see the doll naked, because then I would have known. I did know some things, and this is what told me when I opened her up. I looked down and went, ooh, like this. But all of a sudden, I didn't feel comfortable, and I did one of these. Whoop! And this is where the story gets interesting. What do I have here? Well, on the back of her head, it says Shirley Temple. It says Shirley Temple 11-inch. I was like, oh, okay, it's a Shirley Temple doll. But then it says down here on her back, R&B Doll Company. They don't match. Ideal made Shirley Temple. That's a Shirley Temple head. But this R&B doll body, they don't go together. This doll has been put together. They were asking $175, and it says ST Baby, Shirley Temple Baby, $175. That is not, so maybe, now they said this was an estate sale. I remember that. Actually, I quickly went and looked this up about her. I wrote in my book about her. I have a book where I write about some of my dolls. Now, I didn't write about all of them, but this one made it into my little journal about my journey in buying dolls, and she's in there, and it said $5. And altogether, she came to $15 to send her to me, so not a huge loss. I didn't pay no $175 for her, but somebody probably knew it wasn't right, and that's why they said take her as is. And it said no, it didn't say as is, but it said no returns. Well, I get it. But I didn't write them back. I didn't say anything more because I don't believe they knew what they were selling. That's my thoughts on it. All the other dolls that were on there look pretty original to what they should be, except this one. They never showed the back of the doll, just this. I should have questioned it. Because as soon as you see this head needs to come off. This head does not belong on this body at all. None of it belongs together. They're painted the same. They were forced together. Whoever owned her repainted her all the same color and made themselves a Shirley Temple baby. But it's not right. It's wrong. This little doll belongs to an R&B doll, which I got to find out whose body is this. And I've got a Shirley Temple head that I can take apart. This just doesn't go together. But I don't know if I want to separate them, because this is where this doll makes a wonderful story to be told. I might just keep, because I don't have a body for her anyways right now, but this is something that I can show and talk about how you can be scammed and how you got to know your stuff. You got to know that Shirley Temple was made by Ideal. It's all correct from the head up, from here up. It's all correct. This is a Shirley Temple head, but the body is not. And there was no Shirley Temple baby made with a composition body either. They were cloth body. They were on a swivel head, chest plate. She had 3 little teeth in the bottom and 2 at the top. This is the little girl head that would represent her being a 4, 5, 6-year-old. That's what this should be on. I have, coming up here, an 11-inch Shirley Temple, I think, coming out of the next box bin that I'm going to show in my next video. So just to let you know, even Tammy was taken. But she has her steel, it's the old head. She has her tin eyes. So the head is wonderful. And the body is wonderful. I just got to, you know, I would love to find the head that goes to this body here. Whose head is this? They probably had a Shirley Temple doll that the body was done. And they probably had a head that got broke on this doll. Put them together. Maybe that's it. I'm trying to be innocent about it and give them a break. Or they did it on purpose, you know. But I don't want to believe people are that cruel, but they are. They will sell dolls like this. So you have to know your dolls when you're going to doll shows. You're buying off of eBay. Ask questions. Oh, after that, I asked questions. I'm only out $15. It wasn't a whole lot. That was shipping. I paid no duty on it. A bit of exchange at the time. You're going back 13 years ago in my early days when I bought her. So, there you go. But she's a wonderful doll to talk about, to what people will do and what they will sell. Sometimes it's innocent. Sometimes it's not. So I will never know. But it's okay. I like maybe just keep her the way she is. And I like to talk about her and what people do out there. And how you can be rooked in on a doll. So know your dolls. Know when you're going to a doll show, know what you're looking for. Know what you're going to buy, and then study that doll. All the different sometimes they put different bodies on those dolls, on the doll that you're looking for. Maybe not. It had one body, and that's great. Sometimes they didn't. They can come in a hard body or a cloth body. If that's the case, you know that now. But Shirley Temple Baby did not come in a hard body. Okay, unless it was made like an international. But this here is an American company, Someone put this together and tried to sell it to me as a Shirley Temple Baby. All right, I fell for it back then, but not today. This girl's a little bit smarter today. Not by a whole lot, but a little bit more. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it may put your doll alert signals up, that when you're going to go out, if you're new in dolls, or even you can be as old as you are in dolls, a doll like this may not trip you up, but there are dolls that can still trip me up, and I pull away because I got to know. And that's the main thing. Understanding and knowing what you're going for and what you're looking for and what you want. And the different ways those bodies were brought out and what they were put on. Because there are dolls that were brought on different bodies. That is true when it comes to composition. The same doll can have composition head, composition body, head, cloth body, and composition limbs. So just know your facts before you go out and you'll be fine. And if you see a doll that's not right, tell them. That's not right. That doll's wrong. If I saw this today at a market, right away, let's say I went to a doll show, that doll is a scam. It's on 2 different bodies. Ideal made Shirley Temple. Who's Arenby? That's another American company. This is a scam. You shouldn't be selling it. You know, that's wrong. Don't buy it. Everybody don't buy that doll. You can scream it out, scammer, scammer, you know, whatever you want to do. I don't know. I think I just look at it and walk away. It's up to you how you want to, you know, do things, you know. But for myself, I just walk away and, you know, and I probably would tell them that this doll's not right. You should take it off your table. It's incorrect. You know, you shouldn't be selling it. It's not correct. You know, and I would say that to them. But why walk away after that, you know? It'd be up to them after that. And I just say to the next person, know what you're looking for. Don't get sucked in. If you want a Shirley Temple Baby, study her. If you want an Arenby doll, study it, what it should come with. And there's lots of books, a lot of information out there about the most famous dolls and some knockoffs as well, and some not so famous dolls. So anyways, leave it at that. Thank you again for joining me, and we'll be talking to you again really soon because the next Treasure from the Attic is coming your way. Bye-bye.